We're travelling to Christchurch to experience one of the best wine and food festivals in New Zealand.
We check out eateries we've been dying to try, and along the way discover a new favourite restaurant. And we only pay half price for the meal.
And we get even closer to platinum status with Accor hotels, so we can enjoy room and suite upgrades and a ton of other benefits for our future travels.
So thanks for joining us. We're Hannah and Mike, aka Major, and if you like food, travel and adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can follow along.
Turn right onto Hereford Street.
Welcome to the room tour. We're at the Breakfree on Cashel Street in Christchurch, and we booked the King room, and this is actually way nicer than I thought it was going to be. So we've got a nice big king bed. Haven't tried it out yet, so I'll let you know in a second how comfortable that is. Oh, squeak! We have working desk area, little fridge. There's this funky console, but you can set what mood you want, which is pretty fun for like lighting. A little tiny weenie kettle. We've got some teas and coffees here. And then we've got the bathroom. Very basic, it's just behind us. Sliding door, sink, toilet. Decent sized shower really, considering it's quite a small room. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route.
Threesome booth.
smells really nice.
It's really buttery.
It's like a Chardonnay.
It's like a Chardonnay that's double.
Chardonnay Reserve.
But it's like oaked and stuff, I think. Like you can tell, that's the premium one. Yeah.
That just like a sparkling version of that one I really liked at Forster's.
Yeah. Next time, we complete our mission of gaining Accor Platinum status, staying at a beautiful lakeside resort, and we visit beachside towns while trying even more tasty food along the way.
But the biggest thing is that we get some crazy news that is going to change this vlog forever, and we can't wait to share what that is.
So make sure to like and subscribe so you can find out what that news is next time on Major.